Welcome back to Boom and Bust. I'm your host, Tony Clement, here with Franca Palazzo. She is the executive director of the Canadian Internet Society. Franca, it's interesting, just before the break, you talked about spectrum and greater competition in our telecom market. You may not be aware of this, but as industry minister for Canada 2008 to 2011, I sort of led on reserving spectrum to new entrants, which meant that Wind Mobile and Public Mobile and some of these new entrants did come in, bid for the spectrum, deliver services, and within a few years, all of them were sort of either bankrupt or gobbled up by the incumbent telcos. So what needs to be done differently so that we don't have this situation where there's a lot of hope that there was competition, lower prices, all of that happened for a while, and then it all got blown away by the power of the incumbent telcos. What are your thoughts on that?
Question. Well, maybe the Competition Bureau needs more teeth. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, so we didn't really talk about MVNOs. I guess that is something that other digital markets have done to address the issue, and it's worked successfully. So, offering wholesale, I guess, mandating that they provide fiber and
sure,
spectrum to smaller telcos at wholesale prices, uh, is one answer. But I mean, I don't have all the answers, but it is
sure.
something that we talk about on a regular basis, and competition is definitely something that needs to be encouraged in the market. How that happens, there are many different angles to achieve that end, and I think we need to start very quickly in implementing them.
Exactly. No, thank you for that. Also, I think you're very interested in more high-speed connectivity for Canadians. So, what do you think needs to happen in terms of policies put in place to allow for more high-speed connectivity?
Well, I think the high-speed connectivity, so the CRTC is mandated to 10 megabytes per second as their target. And right now, only 54% of rural Canadians meet that target.
Right.
Um, High-speed internet, I mean, we need it to roll out next gen wireless, 5G. And so we need to basically encourage investment in the regions that don't currently have it. Without high speed and 5G, we can't implement smart cities and basically AI, all of those next generation technologies require internet, high speed internet.
Right. Basically, you can't really participate in the sort of modern commercial world without having access to high speed. That's your point, right?
Exactly. And we're falling further behind on internet access, affordability, security, privacy, having a stable regulatory environment for advancing technology and our digital economy.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Uh, and yeah, I mean, I guess access to spectrum, we've covered that a little bit. I think you're involved with cybersecurity as well and online safety issues. So tell us a little bit about your thoughts on those issues.
So cybersecurity has become more and more of a problem. The attacks have been increasing, and particularly on small businesses. And currently, I mean, small business makes up 88% of the workforce and almost 50% of our GDP, and yet our cybersecurity policies don't really address small business needs. And right now, there's not a lot of clarity either because there are more than one standard in
Mhm.
Canada. So it's confusing even for people who understand cybersecurity, let alone a small business that doesn't have the resources. It's also very expensive. So something needs to happen from the government with respect to either providing tax incentives or grants in order to offset the cost of cybersecurity for small and medium-sized businesses. And I think we also need to encourage more
Sure.
collaboration between private sector and
Absolutely.
government with respect to
Well, that's
data breaches, et cetera.